Yo, it's Nathan Seela from Oakcroft Films, and I'm here to talk to you about forensics. And when I say forensics, I don't mean this kind. Is it weird that I enjoy watching myself get shot? But no, I'm talking about like debate and public speaking. I mainly do the public speaking part, but you know, I got some friends that do debate. And you know, I gotta say, I really feel sorry for the people that do debate. It's just that, you know, they're so normal, you know, and they're so nice and kind and stuff, and speech kids are just not like that, and speech kids sometimes don't warm up to them. And all the other normal people in society, you know, they don't much like them because they hang out with speech kids. Anyway, you got a bunch of different, you know, events in forensics. I mean, you know, you have HI, where, you know, all you really need is a 10-minute script of humorous nature and a person with multiple personalities disorder. Then you have dramatic interpretation, which is where you cut 10 minutes out of a script about anything that is incredibly sad. Like, it can be about, you know, rape, death, Holocaust, AIDS, gay people. When I was 5 years old, my mother died. She was killed by my father right in front of me. So then I decided to kill my own father. And I've been murdering people ever since. Yeah, I know. That is a normal style DI. And if you're in the Catholic League, they mix them. They put them into one event that they call dramatic performance, or DP. And what really sucks about that is when you have an HI and you have to go right after a piece that was incredibly sad. One time I had to go up after a girl had just did a piece about how she got raped 50 times by her father and cut herself for each time so she could remember the scar. And I had to be there like, still trying to wipe tears away and be like, okay, I'm here, I'll make you laugh now. I mean, what's the point of mixing it? Well, I guess Catholics do know an awful lot about DP. Then you have duo interpretation, which is where you basically do the same thing as DI and HI except with two people. You can't touch and you can't have eye contact, which leaves a lot of room for interesting choreography. Whereas, you know, good choreography can make a piece, you know, pretty beautiful to do. Unfortunately, a lot of people have forgotten that you need to actually have a story along with your duo, because a lot of them nowadays are just 10 minutes of a bunch of people playing leapfrog on. And then you have original oratory, which is where you write your own 10-minute speech about whatever. And although considered by some to be one of the more boring categories, it's a great place to meet and hook up with hot girls. Take lots of pictures. And then you have several other smaller events like poetry and prose and impromptu, and they're pretty self-explanatory. I'm not going to touch base on them too much because I've never really done them, and by I've never really done them, I mean I've done them once or twice and I sucked at them. And forensics tournaments are always interesting. You never know how they're gonna go down. I gotta say, whoever wrote Murphy's Law must have done forensics. The worst part of tournaments is the waiting periods, where they're saying that they're going to announce who's breaking into finals at 12 o'clock, and you know, by forensics time they're probably going to announce it at 3 o'clock. And there's those moments, if you actually do make finals, where they call up the finalists on stage and you're up there, you know, waiting. Personally, when I'm in that situation, I'm way more nervous than when I'm actually competing in rounds. In fact, most of the time, I pretty much just black out. In fact, I usually don't even know what placement I got until after I've sat down and had a chance to look at the trophy. Forensics tournaments are really great experiences, I gotta say.